What's up, guys? We are going. Well, hope you had a good break. Feel well rested. We're going to dust off the cobwebs here a little bit by doing a lab, given what we just ended. Okay, so first things today that you hopefully are doing is that you through um, read through this pre-lab, um, and hopefully you're just getting an idea of the lab. Um, I know you're not going to be doing the amounts and you're not going to be doing, but we would do this in class. And I just want to mix it up a little bit. I'm going to do the lab for you. So you get to see some reactions and you get to see some of that stuff that we learned. So read through this just to give you a brief overview. It is a fun kind of lab, but we're going to do the calculation. So just read through this first page here, and that's really it, okay? And we're going to do the calculations. I'm going to kind of set you up. There's a little bit of a pre-lab for it, okay? So what you want to do is after you read through that, you want to um, go to this copper labs calculation. You'll need this tomorrow too, so just know where it is. And you can type it, you can write it, you can do whatever you want. There's three calculations that we have to do. Okay, so the first reaction that we're going to do is we're going to take copper hydroxide. It's called copper mining lab because when copper comes out of the earth, it's copper oxide, and we're going to add it to hydrochloric acid. Okay, when we do that, we're going to get a copper chloride solution. So for the first thing that we want to do is we just want to determine the amount of copper chloride produced if 2 grams of copper reacts. So a simple stoichiometry problem, 2 grams of CuO, and we want to go to grams of CuCl2. All right, that's going to do that, okay, and that's going to give us our amount of copper chloride that we make in the first reaction, okay? The second reaction is we're going to take that copper chloride and we're going to add zinc to it, all right? So we're going to add zinc to it, and what we're going to do is we want to calculate the amount of zinc that we're going to use. So what you do is you take the number that you got from up here. You take the number that you got from up here, okay, and you use that as your starting point. From there, we can go and we can calculate how many grams of zinc we're going to need to add to the solution. All right. So that's kind of the starting point. And the last thing is this is we want to figure out how much copper we're going to end with. All right. So we want to figure out the end goal is to figure out how much copper is going to come out of this solution. All right. So what you want to do is the same thing is you want to use what you calculated in step B. So grams of CuCl2 also from up here. Okay, and you want to calculate the grams of copper. And that's called our theoretical yield. That's what we should get, all right? And we'll do it in lab and I'll show you that that's not always the case. So your assignment for today is just to fill those pre-lab calculations in. If you look at the worksheet, there's quite a bit more, and that's day 2 when we watch the videos, all right? So we'll talk about that on Tuesday, but right now for your assignment for day 1, Monday, January 4th is that. Okay, guys? So set that up, get that done. Don't turn it in. We'll reconvene with it on Tuesday. Okay? Thanks.